not pay love to our gods. If we do not, then we shall stay in our filth and misery, which we have brought upon ourselves.
Isn't there a widespread show you should be not bathing at right now?
Welcome to the channel and our continuing playthrough of Pericles, the Peloponnesian Wars. And it is turn 6 and it is time to resolve all these issues from last time. And we're going to see how I did as far as planning do. So, it's going to be the Aegead Spartan faction first. And they are, although they are actually going to, their plan is to... no, they are actually Sicily. Yes, they are Sicily, so they're just going to pull the first one here. I'm sure it's a rumor. Yep, sure is. Okay. Europontids. And they only have one choice, and that is up here. And this is a diplomatic issue. Let's see how they implement it. Well, the flowchart takes us to this. If a neutral theater, it'll ask you to commit 5 Strategos tokens, or use Strategos tokens to remove treachery markers. There's none there. It's a controlled area by us. This is a dead issue for them. So, nothing happening there. So, it's on to the demagogues, whose plan is to defend Athens. And interestingly enough, he's going to pull... and the first one on top, and I think this is mine. And it is. Okay, and now here's where my plan comes into play. Okay, we'll leave it here. As you know, I am really short on Strategos. There's only 6 of them. And I think I found a way to economize. I will spend 1 here. And what I can do is, if friendly city-state space build 1 friendly navy or 2 friendly land units per base, then if possible conduct battle. So with that 1 token, I am going to build, I have 2 friendly bases here. I can build 2 land per base, and that is exactly what I will do. And if possible, and if I want, conduct battle. And yes, I will. Sure. Okay, so, and we do have to keep this in order. First comes up is the naval battle. Hang on here. It's only going to be that 1 token because I could put the ship in there. I might do it later. Both the Spartan factions and my rival faction, the Demagogues, all have outstanding military issues, and the bots do not commit Strategos tokens when that is the case. They want to save their tokens for their own battles and their own issues. So, it's just me with my 1. And here, let's conduct the naval battle first, which is a bazillion to 0. So we draw cards anyway just to burn the cards. Clearly, we win the naval battle part of it. Nothing happens, of course, because that's a land unit. And so we flip over, and I have the option of conducting the land battle, which I want to do. This guy has been sitting up here just looking like a target the whole time. We're going to take advantage. Okay, we pull out. The total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 for the units, or 5 actually. There's another one for the dealing league guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, it makes 6 for the Strategos token there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 1. So I think we have this one well in hand. Yes, that is, I drew the best I could, and he drew the worst he could. This is going to be a victory. But it's because he's a Spartan, he is going to eliminate one of my guys. But I'm going to eliminate him. Now, not permanently eliminate. We have to do two or more to permanently eliminate them. They're just going to go back into the pool for later drafting. But, so, that is worth 2 points to me. 1, 2. 1 for the demagogues. and -1 for each faction. Now, you might think, well, that wasn't very dramatic there, but here's why I did this. When you can defeat the Spartan red units in a land battle and eliminate one, you take hostages. Athens Spartan hostages. And what that does for me is give me a straight up 5-point bonus. Just to me. Nobody else loses anything. As far as I can tell, nobody loses anything. I just get a straight up +5, and the demagogues don't get any part of that because it was my issue. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see that I'm starting to pull up here, and I'm glad that plan worked. And this is a historical of interest. Cleon, the general idea was that Spartans never surrendered, but there was a point, I want to say Specteria or something like that, where they did actually end up capturing the Spartan peers. And now it's a double-edged sword, because if the Spartans are ever able to beat me in a naval battle, and they're able to eliminate one of these, or as many as they can, I mean, at least one of these, they will get hostages. And what this all means is, with that hostage issue, I can spend that hostage and force the other side to take a war and peace issue. I think it goes to the opposition faction. I'll have to look it up later. But, and so I can do a little manipulation there next turn, hopefully. And we'll see if that pans out. But that was a solid move for me. That is, I still got a long way to go, but I'm actually starting to pull out of the hole here. Okay. That was the demagogues that revealed that issue. It was my issue to control, of course. So it's actually now to me, and I get to pick what issue I want. I think I'm just going to wait a little bit on my next clever move, which I think, well, in my mind is a clever move. And I'm just going to play this little league issue, and I'm just going to use that to build some units there. And that will be my move. 2 units in Macedonia. One correction, it's actually the Eurypontids who are going for Sicily, and the Aegiad are the ones trying to get into ravage Athens. And so it's the Aegiad's turn. They'll flip this over. It's another rumors marker. The Eurypontids trying to be in Sicily. There is no issues exposed for the Spartans anywhere on the map. Let me double check, because, you do need to check, because this map is nice and colorful. It's awesome. But it does tend to obscure kind of the brown tokens, I think. The blue ones, well, it depends on where they are. I mean, but you got to look around and make sure you haven't just missed one. I do that all the time. So the Eurypontids have to pass. Okay. Then it's to the demagogues again, who are trying to defend Athens. So we'll pull this one. And they pull up my league issue. And again, I don't want to spend any. I really can't spend any tokens on it. So I'm going to build. And we'll just build. Well, I should put some Navy in there just for the funds. No, I think I'll just stick with land. Kind of need them, because ever since we got gutted that last time. We need bodies. We need boots on the ground. So we're just going to do that with that league issue right there. Again, that was him drawing my issue. So the only thing I got left is a military issue up here. I wonder if I should go ahead and do it now, since it is my turn. I think I want to hold off. Because we got a whole lot of other cues around here. I want to see what kind of force he commits to Athens when he goes for ravaging. I don't want to just drain Athens and then have it bite me in the butt if a whole host shows up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this one off of Corinth here and see what we get. His rumor marker. Okay, so we are going to loop right back around to the Aegiad. and the Aegeod are actually trying to do Athens again. And, whoop, here's another rumor marker for them. The Eurypontids finally have one, not finally, but they have one exposed here, and that's their other rumors marker, the Aegeods. And it's back to the demagogues who are trying to defend Athens, and so they pull their first military issue. They will be forced to spend at least one token. Well, the conditions that caused them to take this is no longer there because I took care of it earlier and took all the glory. So what do you do? Is military to build up naval if enemy naval present? Nope. Else builds land units in Athens. So it wants us to build land units in Athens, but we only have this one. So we will but we still want to maximize the turn, so we'll build one and one navy, and that will be his expenditure of one token. I think I spent it. Okay, yes, always costs one for a military issue, no matter what happens. And who drew that? I drew that, didn't I? No, he did. Wait a minute. Yeah, he drew it. Okay, there we go. And it's back to me. I'm going to go ahead and release the Sicily thing. Might be a little risky, but we'll go ahead and do that. I think this is a free league issue. It is. Technically, he still has a military issue outstanding here, but he can actually afford it. He has plenty to still. He only has one military issue outstanding. So we're going to override a little bit because he wants to maximize his turn. So he would go ahead and spend 4 tokens to build a Delian league base here and pick up 2 honor points. 1, 2. And this will increase our number of bases. And that will be his turn. Actually, I pulled that for him. Okay, so that means it's going to go back to the Aegeod, and we've got about 12 minutes here. I think we're going to go ahead and stop here and tune in next time when we finish up this resolution and see if I can come away with a little more honor. Thanks for watching.